Honestly, my personality is a little crazy, wild, and free. And I think there's usually nothing more liberating than being able to be like, get your tits out. But just having like that crazy sort of energy to just think, why not? I literally just knocked this girl out, walked off as if I was still in slow motion. Why not do that?
Amen.
So I dropped maybe a few hints because I just wanted to throw it out there to make sure I wasn't going to really like lose my job. But then at the same time, I know my personality. If they said that something bad would have happened, then it made me would have wanted to do it even more. So I kind of dropped the hint because I thought, what am I the type of person to do when I'm cracking and there's a lot of people watching me and I'm like gonna go silly because I want to entertain everyone. But at the same time, like you're not, that's not something that you're just gonna really think, okay, and then it's gonna be just like this. So of course everything's in the moment and that's why it looks so good.
Speaking of people being mad, has anybody been upset, like commissions wise? You haven't gotten in any trouble for that, have you? Is my point.
I have been completely enabled to continue to be myself, and so I shall.
Does that mean we might see this again at Tai Emery's next fight?
For sure. I'm trying to get it to a point where maybe there's like going to be a reflection of a sea of titties just looking back at me in like this army of salute from men to women. Let's get it.
You're going to be the biggest draw in all of combat sports soon.
Hey, people are going to come for the wave for sure. People want that positivity. They can't help it. It's addictive.
Tai, I know all that much time hasn't passed, but has anybody reached out with, like a Playboy offer or, an offer to start a website, anything like any business opportunities as a result of this very viral moment?
Potentially, there's something in the works with OnlyFans and then one of OnlyFans' highest competitors. So right now, they're both in the works of trying to get something going with me. And then outside of that, no one else has really reached out unless my management team is keeping some things from me. But at the moment, it's only been a couple of days. I've mostly just getting ready for all the interviews, a fair few photo shoots, and then so I can commit back into my OnlyFans and make sure the flood of people that have just decided to subscribe and follow along with me in this journey can continue to be satisfied with their eyes as well. But no, I guess, yeah, just the OnlyFans and the OnlyFans competitor, but you have no idea what's going to come from this. It's pretty exciting
Yeah,
times.
right. It's a holiday weekend, so I'm sure things will even pick up more now. Did you have an OnlyFans before, Tai?
Yeah, I've had an OnlyFans. That's what was through COVID and
Good.
actually helped me survive. So I lived in the jungle of Thailand, and that's where I learned how to kick and punch. So I used my OnlyFans money to eventually save up and start being able to live, a little bit different from a ladle and a bucket of water.
Did you get a lot? Did you pick up? I'm sure you picked up a few subscribers since
Holy
the
moly.
weekend.
Subscribe Instagram, I'm nearly at 100K followers from like 45.
Wow.
My OnlyFans went from maybe 40 to 2.5K or something like that.
What, from
So
40
the
subscribers
numbers are
to two and
coming.
a half thousand?
Yes.
Wow. Whatever
Yes.
thousands
So
of
from
percentage jump that is.
I'm in the 0.66% of
Hey,
OnlyFans at the moment.
congratulations.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Well, you know what? And when do we? And I know it. Sort of the after the celebration has in ways overshadowed the fight. What a punch though, Tai. That was a hell of a knockout.
Thank you. And honestly, it hasn't really overshadowed it because one of the best things to read was Tai Emery with a textbook uppercut, and I was like, oh, my ears. that was sexy, you know, like that was sexy reading that. So it's kind of nice to see both going hand in hand. I don't think one would have been as boss without the other. To read like textbook uppercut, you know, perfect placement, finishing with a hook, you know, that's the best things to read. And then to go into the craziest celebration of, you know, the most bizarre celebration, who cares what they're saying? There's, you know, people are seeing. So all eyes on boxing at the moment.
Yeah.